Now, at Salesforce, whether you're building an AI agent or whether you're vibe coding, we do want to make sure that you start with a very clear use case. This is really important. The trailblazers that I talk to want to make sure that I weave in best practice. I'm going to do my best today. Product requirements document, we abbreviate everything here at Salesforce, so you may hear me say PRD, but basically I want to show you that I'm going to be creating an activations performance dashboard for all of my leaders in the room today, so pretty nerve-wracking. Let's get started. I want to tell you, though, that this is a very detailed document, and it does include requirements and the Apex code that I want to configure. And so, summary, it's pretty detailed. I do want to show you Agentforce Vibes today, though. For those of you who've only seen vibe coding tools outside of Salesforce, I'm going to illustrate exactly what you're looking at here. Now, on the left-hand side here, this is where you toggle to your data sources. This is where you can play with third-party tooling, like your DXMCP server. This is where you can toggle to your Data 360, your CRM objects, and even the file that I just walked you through, we're going to upload it through that left-hand side here. Now, when you're vibing, you are creating code, so that's going to appear in the center. On the right-hand side is the UI visualization. At the moment, there's a generic header there, hello world. We're going to remove that and create this activations performance dashboard together. So I'm going to add the file. I'm going to find that PRD, product requirements document, and I'm going to start small. I'm going to add the header. And I wasn't too verbose, surprisingly. Again, my husband would be shocked. But you can see here the actions taking place on the left-hand side, and what we're going to see happen is hello world is going to be removed, and it's going to immediately know my Lightning Web Components, my font, my size, my color of the header. There we are, activations, performance. Doesn't look too exciting just yet, but bear with me, trust the process. I am going to make this a little bit more interactive now, so I'm going to add a map and data tables. And unlike other third-party vibe coding tools, which are pretty cool themselves, this is bringing in your semantic data models that I have previously configured within my org environment. It's also bringing in my unified metadata objects as well. So let's have a look here. Forgot to hit enter, my apologies. I'm doing this live. I will weave in some best practice. You'll see all of that HTML code populating here. You'll see here that I'm also instructing very small bytes. If you've ever tried vibe coding tools, don't try to give it a nice long one-shot prompt because your poor advanced developers will have a fun time unpicking your innocence. Okay, now on the right-hand side here, you've got your Lightning Web Components here, visualized for you. And I can zoom into any city within Australia, but I'm going to zoom into Sydney just to make sure we're doing a good job. Oh, yep, the numbers don't make sense to any of you, but Frank, you're doing a good job. Well done. Okay, and lastly, I do have global leaders in the room, so I am going to add some visual charts. And these are going to populate here. Now, oh, it's been a little bit naughty. This is pretty cool because it's bringing in all the different lines of business from AMIA, APAC, AMIA, LATAM into my charts, visualized for my very visual leaders here. Now, I will summarize this vibe coding session today by sharing one last best practice, which is trailblazers behind me would want you to start this on a Scratch org or a Sandbox environment because otherwise your advanced developers will be hounding on my door. And once your advanced developer does approve this, this is what we've built today. You can push this into production without writing a single line of code. We are at the very beginning of our Agentforce Vibes journey with you all, and I'm very excited to see what we all build together.